I want to thank you for that beautiful Scorpion custom.
Oh yeah, no problem, dude.
I love my dad. My dad.
I'm also huge into custom Skylanders. You know, they just look like great figures to paint on. You know, all the detail and everything. So, you know. All right, everyone. This is GB Games. I'll put the link down below. He does great customs. Look at the beautiful Skylanders behind him. What? Yeah, so I watched the video the other day of your, they were throwing water balloons at you. I couldn't have got those answers right either, so.
Yeah, they tried the hard ones on me. Of course, a couple of the simple ones, I was just so, when you got 3 kids ready to aim, they were over anxious to throw those water balloons at me, and I'm just going, I don't know, I can't think, man.
That's a good idea. So, what's your thoughts on Superchargers, man? I know you're an Amiibo and a Skylander fan, so I know you're ready for both of them, right?
Oh yeah. Only problem is, and I'm hoping that this isn't a problem later on. I had an injury at work, so now I'm out of work at the moment, which is not going to help things money wise.
Yeah. What am I thinking about? So Superchargers. So are you getting what system are you getting it for? Wii U? Wii?
Well, I thought originally Wii, but I'd like to get a PS4, and I'm looking at that. But I was going, oh man, I don't know how I'm going to afford that, you know. But I see they're marked down. They're actually down to like $3.99. I see. So
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
I was thinking about did you go crazy on the traps for Trap Team? Did you buy all the traps?
No, I didn't. I got sort of the one of each at first, and then, you know, my son, he picked up a few here and there, but really, no, I don't have half the trap collection that most people do.
Yeah, I was thinking, because I don't have a PS4 either, but I was thinking, you know, all the money that people spend on traps, they could have bought themselves a new system. It's over $300-something if you would have bought all the 40-something traps, so, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, PS4.
There's enough just...
I don't know if they're gonna have online. I don't know if they're gonna have online. Not that it's not gonna. I mean, it's not a make or break it, but I would think by now they should have some kind of interaction, you know. But you know,
it'd be nice to know, because if I was gonna get a PS4, that'd be one of the selling points for me.
Exactly.
I mean, PS4 just for that.
Yeah. So, what do you think about those Hot Streak variant cars, or the one that people got at E3?
Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet. I actually like those better than the original, you know, look of them. So I mean,
yeah,
pretty cool. All the tires, different colors.
I like the sparkle they got in it. The little, I don't know if you've seen the glitter inside. You probably did. You're a detail man, so I know you've seen it.
Yep, I saw it.
Yeah, I wish they would show the vehicles in their supercharged version. You know, I don't know if you noticed that the vehicles so far that they're showing are not their supercharged mode in the game. You know, they're just, the toy figure is just a regular standalone figure.
Yeah, I think Hot Streak's about the only one on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to see some of those others. I really would, especially like the fighter jet one. It's kind of like a flying on the air one.
Sky Slicer, or is that what it is? Cloud Slicer or something? Yeah, I forget the names. I'm really liking the that new Nightfall, the dark character. I think.
Oh yeah, that looks sweet. That one looks sweet. I just want to see what they do with it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited for the vehicles. I mean, it's going to be definitely a change. I just hope that the tracks are not so just, you know, bounce off the wall left to right. I hope there's some more, you know, maybe some loop-de-loos, or maybe some more, you know, just more variants of just going straight down a straightaway, you know. So.
Unfortunately, I don't think those levels are probably going to be very long, because if I'm right by the numbers and stuff like that, they're probably just like the replacement for the Trap Masters, that they open elemental gates,
right?
And that's what they're. And if that's the case, then they're going to be like these short little, you know, areas, and they really ain't going to get to use them that much.
Yeah. I'm loving how you got all the. See, the only characters I've kept in the box are obviously the one you gave me. Sorry, my daughter had to open it. She had to see it, but I ended up putting it all back together. And Smolderdash when I did, but other than that, I opened them all. I don't know how you can how you can keep them in the boxes. I get so anxious to open them up.
So that's why when I first started collecting, I started collecting one in the box, one outside the box, and then sometimes I'd pick up one to make custom out of it.
Oh, okay.
I don't do that anymore. But, things change.
Did you end up getting that free Light Core Hex back in the, what was it, swap? What you pre-ordered something or something? I forget what it was.
That was my dark set.
Yeah. Oh, that's another question. I wonder, they haven't mentioned anything about dark or legendary for these figures. This new Superchargers.
I'm betting there will be.
There'll be a dark, like a legendary hot streak or something. We're going in 3 months. We're less than 3 months away from getting it, so it's gonna be pretty cool, man. It's gonna be pretty exciting,
I'm trying to come up with the moolah to get it.
I know. And that's another thing. Are they gonna sell them? And I was gonna talk more in detail on this later, but just real quick, they always say the supercharger is the one that maxes out the vehicle the most, right? Makes the vehicle supercharged. So why would you ever want to play anybody else rather than the person that comes with? You know what I mean? So that just so I wonder if that means they're gonna sell. Well, they can't. I was gonna say I wonder if they're gonna make the vehicles and the characters not together. They're gonna not double packs. They're gonna sell them separately in later times, so that way you look forward to buying something to make your car supercharged all the way. I don't know.
You're probably right on that. I mean, looking at how much money they can make on doing this seriously, because it's obvious by the way they've been doing, from Spyro's on that. They kind of have things so, well, you're going to have to go out and spend that little bit extra,
Yeah.
Especially if you want to cook it all, you got to.
Oh, man, but hey, there's not 40, well, actually there was at 20 and 20, so that's still, you're going to get 40 things to buy, 20 vehicles, 20 characters, so you're still going to end up paying out the buns, and plus I think the cars are each one of these things are over $10, right? So one's 12, one's like 15 or something? Something like that.
Yeah. Are probably going to be more than the $10. I don't know. I mean, I'm just guessing. So.
Yeah. But it's cool. It's cool. They got movable parts, so like younger kids can actually move these around and stuff. But I still won't let mine play with it like she does her other toys. I'm still going to have them separately somewhere else. You know what I mean? I'm not going to have her playing with it outside or something.
Yeah. I'm actually working on another one of those customs. You know that?
Oh,
another one of.
Is it a boat this time?
This one's for Rattleshake.
Oh.
It's a vehicle, but for Rattleshake. Unfortunately, I'm kind of at that point where I'm going, where else should I go on it right now? But the colors on it, I mean, I bought the remote, the body of it, and the remote actually fit color scheme to Rattleshake already. So that's one of the things I'm tripping over right here. I'm going, oh, Jesus, so how much of it do I want to change? How much do I do it not? Just leave it the way it is. All right.
That's cool. Yeah, man. You definitely do some great customs. Yeah, like I said, everybody go check his customs out. He's got crazy good customs. But one of the videos you did was cool. Was you were talking about how to not make the paint stick.
Oh yeah. And I also found out there's a real quick, easy way to do that too. Is a little bit but you have to put it on really, really thin and make sure you don't coat it too heavy. It's just a little bit of Mod Podge. Worked great for that.
Mod Podge, is that what it's called?
Mod Podge, but you have to make sure you put it on really thin because you don't want to coat. If it coats were really thick white in areas, it's probably going to dry that thick white. So you got to be careful when you do it.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, that was my problem with back in the day doing paints. You pick them up 2 days later and your fingerprints are stuck in it.
Yeah. It also helps for if you want to put a real clear coat on there, like a spray clear coat.
Yeah.
The problem with clear coat is that if you get too heavy of a clear coat, it's actually going to remove the paint. It's going to melt it off the figure. So the Mod Podge kind of helps create a barrier in between that way.
Yeah.
Oh, and right now, I don't know. This Amiibo thing, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, some people are hardcore into Amiibos. I just never, the only one I got was Pikachu, just because my little one, she likes Pikachu, so, but the thing I don't like about, am I right on this? They don't do too much, they just add like something special, they just add like something to the game that's not like a figure like Skylanders. You put it on the portal, and then you get to play the character. Amiibos are they just add something to the games that's already out, am I right?
Yeah, something like that. The one thing about the Amiibos that I don't really mind is for the tap feature they have, that you have where you can use that character to unlock like an old school game. You know, like the other day, I took my Pikachu over to a friend of mine's Wii and put it on there, and it opened the old Legend of Zelda game on the Wii U.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. They're gonna. Is this gonna lead into other games? Like, am I gonna see what? I don't know. I'm just thinking, Batman and Skylanders. What's next? I don't know.
I think so.
That's weird. But
I really don't. I think it's just the same as when Nintendo used to, like, for when you got the GameCube, right? But you had like Soul Calibur, and they made Link a special character that you could unlock on there or something like that. I think it's just that same kind of thing. It must have its little special, piece of everything, and I think that's all this is. I don't think there's going to be any more. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, and like you said, it's just for the Wii consoles. It's not really for everything else. But some people are upset about that because, well, in a way, I'm like, as much as I don't like these characters being, well, me personally, I'm not a big fan of the Nintendo, but now they have these characters coming in. But the problem is, even though I don't mind, how do I say this? I want the vehicles, is what I'm trying to say. But I can't play. Can the vehicles be played in the other systems? I know Bowser and Diddy Kong can't be played, but can the vehicles? That's the question.
That's a good question. I would imagine they're probably the same thing.
And all those vehicles, do they have the switchable bases also? I don't know. They didn't say anything about that. Yeah, I don't know, but we'll find out. Well, whoever gets the Wii's will find out. So.
Yeah, I'm not the hugest Wii or Amiibo collector. I got like 6 total, I think.
Yeah. Besides
ones, and I only got those to make the customs out of. So, I mean, what I got a total of like 9 if you include my customs. So,
yeah.
Hey.
So what are you a Disney collector, like Infinity or anything?
I've got some Infinity. I've got but mostly they're like the Avengers ones.
Yeah.
And then I have like a Sorcerer Mickey from like the original one, and I got a few more, but not that much really. I really don't have to either. I got a friend that they collect like all of them, so I really haven't even had to really worry about that. I guess if I ever want to play them, I can always go over there and play them. So.
Okay. What about Star Wars? You getting the Star Wars one?
I don't know if I'm gonna. I mean, I'm an old school Star Wars fan, but I've never been that huge on Star Wars since the new ones came out.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm kind of going with this new Disney version. Going, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see what the movie's like. And as far as the toys, I'm not really that interested by the looks of them.
One thing I liked about Disney Infinity, like the way they made their figures, was the paint jobs were almost perfect on every single one of them. Skylanders, you could probably agree to this, that there's so many like smudges and like overlays, and they just mass produce these things. I don't know how they do it, but they just seem like someone's over there with a paintbrush throwing paint on everything and saying next.
Yeah, you probably remember from a couple of my videos where I had ones where the eye was really screwed up, or like the latest one I had where I had the Fling Kong that had the eyes all messed up, and so I decided to make a custom out of it. And I fixed the eye best I could, and it looked a lot better by the time I got done.
Yeah.
But it's not the first one I bought like that was messed up. My High Five, when I bought it, even though it was the only one I could find anywhere for like 80-some miles, it had like chips and stuff like that all over it. But it was the only one I had until like just like a week ago. I finally found another one, and I go, okay, I'm going to keep the one that looks nice on my shelf, and I'm going to take the other one out, and I'm going to make a custom out of that one, and I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I feel like every time I get a new Skylander, I have to like sit there and take all the ones like 5 or 6 of them, line them up, and look at the best one I could find. But as far as the Disney characters, the paints on there so far, I haven't seen too much problems with them. They look pretty good. I don't know what kind of paint. It's like a dull paint, it's not shiny, it's not glossy, it's just dull,
Yeah, they look pretty good so far. I haven't run into any, but then again, I must admit I don't look at them quite like I do the Skylander.
Yeah.
I kind of give a breeze over to see what they got in stock type thing, and I don't really, look at them that much. Because like I said, I really haven't got that many. I mean, when you compare how many Skylanders I got and how many Infinity I got, Infinity doesn't even come close. So,
right, exactly. And then what about Dimensions? I was gonna get Dimensions, but then I was thinking not only the price, $100 or something just for the starter pack, but I was thinking if the figures, you have to put the figures together. If I lose a piece of the figure, then what? Because they're all Legos, so if I lose a little piece of the figure, then now I got a figure that's half there and half not. You know, it's like.
I never thought about that one, especially with kids. I should be thinking about that.
Because you don't want to pay all this money and you got half characters sitting around. I'd have to glue them together so they wouldn't come apart. Do you got a GameStop near you, or is that still far away?
GameStop, like in most of people's GameStops, they're all like, "Oh, I got this used at GameStop or whatever," and I'm like, my GameStop doesn't do that. My GameStop wouldn't even take Skylanders at first. I mean, for like if you wanted to sell them. They said, no, you sell them, you got to have the portal and everything, the whole kit and caboodle, otherwise we ain't touching it.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, I ain't going to give away my portal.
Yeah, that's another cool thing, man. They're going to have we already know this, you can use any portal you want in the new game, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's probably the way it should be, because really, kind of getting sick of buying new portals all the time. Really? I mean, got a whole stack.
Yeah, exactly. As much as that, well, I traded my other one for, which was stupid of me to do, because now you can get the red pop fizzes anywhere, like they're all over the place. But at the time, you know, it was hard to get that red variant pop fizz, or punch pop fizz. But I do like the Trap Team portal. It raises up the ground, see-through bottom, and you know, it lights up all the way around. You know, so I guess the new portal for the Superchargers don't look like it lights up at all.
I said that I agree. It is by far the most impressive out there.
Yeah, the new one. I'm not too impressed with the new one. It looked like just a flat rubber mouse pad. But
yeah, it does.
That's what it reminds me of. So, all right there, GB. Well, I appreciate you, chatting with me for a little bit. You know, I'm gonna get this up on YouTube, and like I said, everybody go check him out, GB Games. I'll put his link down below. Does great customs and great guy, great family guy. So look at those collections in the back. Oh. Yeah, we'll talk more when we get some more information. Get your ideas on the new characters, because like I said, we still got like 11 slots left to find out, or no, 19 total I have a listed somewhere. Over 15 for vehicles and characters still to find out about. So, you know, still lots more to be excited about. So, you know, we'll chat again. So see you later, GB. Later.
I love my dad.